What's going on, fellas? It's Cager, and I am back for a new video. Today we're going to be talking about Activision. The publisher of Call of Duty has had infamy within the community for their use of loot boxes and microtransactions within the past 5 iterations of Call of Duty. Yeah, guys, it's been 5 games. We've had Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, and now World War II. They've all had supply drops, and a lot of fans hate it. Some people like it, but most people don't like it. And yeah, they're making a large profit. A lot of people think they're just being greedy, but maybe they're putting these funds to good use in the future. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. They want to prevent Call of Duty from dying, obviously, because with the past few games, even with World War II, we've seen a loss of interest. And World War II was a good game. It was definitely set up to be like the comeback for Call of Duty. That's probably due to Fortnite that it's not that popular, but who knows? I know this sounds crazy, kind of, that they might actually be using the funds productively. I don't really know if it works between the profit share between Activision and the developers like Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and Sledgehammer, but we're going to be talking about microtransactions and DLC today. So let's get into it. So far, there's been many rumors on Black Ops 4's DLC cycle. Now, a lot of people are claiming that multiplayer DLC will be free to compete with Battlefield 5 because they announced that all the DLC maps are going to be for free in that game. And a lot of people are saying there'll be a season pass still just for zombies. And since we're only getting zombies content from the season pass, that we'll get 2 zombies maps with each DLC instead of 1. Now, this sounds great, and I hope it's true. We don't really have a lot of grounds to believe it on, just that a lot of people are saying it. So keep in mind, yeah, you have to take it with a grain of salt. They're just rumors. But if it is true, perhaps Call of Duty is justified in including microtransactions. Now, microtransactions are good when done correctly in Overwatch. Loot boxes make sense, because Blizzard is constantly adding new DLC maps and characters to play as for free. It's a similar case with Fortnite. It's free to play, but players can purchase a battle pass to gain access to weekly challenges and unlockable items, and they can also purchase items from the shop that cycles through items, changing which items are available each day. Each day they have like 6 or so different cosmetics you could purchase, and then the next day there will be a different 6 items. So yeah, Blizzard and Epic are both justified in these cases because they are continuously adding free content to players. So they need to get some form of funds to provide for the developers to do that. So yeah, that makes sense. Microtransactions are actually really good in those games. But what Call of Duty does is a new Call of Duty game comes out every year, so that's already $60, and then you have to buy the season pass, which is $50, or get the deluxe edition, which is a total of $100, so you save a whopping $10. And then on top of that, they expect you to spend money on microtransactions. And unlike the other games, these microtransactions are not cosmetic only. A lot of players found that in previous Call of Duty games, the guns that were obtainable, yeah, you could actually get weapons, like not just skins or anything, like literal weapons to use in the game that are only available in supply drops. They found that those weapons had better statistics than ones that were in the base game, and that's not good, because that just makes it pay to win, and everybody hates that. So yeah, World War II actually fixed this. They had a system where you could complete challenges to obtain the DLC weapons instead of purchasing it from a loot box, which you still can get them from supply drops as well. But throwing in the option to do challenges made it a lot better. But going into Black Ops 4, I think they could even do a step up here and give us free multiplayer maps. Now, they definitely want to compete with Epic Games with Fortnite, so trying to emulate what they do might be the case for Treyarch here, and Activision obviously has the final word on this sort of thing. But I think what we could see is a sort of thing where, like, every few weeks we get a new multiplayer map for free, or a new gun for free or something, and then just also have the supply drops. Or maybe not a gun for free, maybe that's asking for too much and the guns are going to be in the supply drops. But either way, I don't think that we're going to be paying for multiplayer maps. I really hope that's the case. Now, there's still a chance that all these rumors could mean nothing, and that we're just going to have a season pass like normal. It's going to cost the $50, and we're going to have to also pay for supply drops, and there will only be 1 zombies map per each DLC. Now, that's the worst case scenario. I'm hoping that at least some of this is true, though, because that could be really good for Call of Duty. It would encourage more people to buy it, and if the DLC is free, more people are going to spend money on microtransactions. That's just how it works. After spending $60 on a game and $50 on a season pass, players aren't really inclined to spend extra money on supply drops. That is unless they're YouTubers, but we're talking about like regular people here. They're not going to want to spend more money. But if you make the overall game cheaper and you keep giving out free content, then that gives them incentive to actually spend money on the supply drops. So is this going to happen? It's Call of Duty. We really don't know. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And did you enjoy the video? If you did, please rate accordingly. And if you don't want to miss out on future Black Ops 4 or Super Smash Bros. 5 coverage going into E3, click that subscribe button and ring the bell. Or if you'd rather, join my Discord chat where you'll be notified about all my newest uploads and even get the chance to talk or play games with me. A link will be provided in the description. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is Cager, and I'll see you in the next one.